Hi everyone, welcome back to Beach Angel Tarot. I am here to do a pick a card on what spirit is around you and why. I've done one of these about 3 weeks ago or so probably, and it was really popular, so I wanted to do one more often for everyone because, as you know, as time changes and things happen, other spirits come around us for different reasons, so we can always be looking at those energies as well. So hopefully everyone is doing good this evening. I just did a pick a card for what is going to be, today is the May 18th, the luckiest day of the year, which I didn't know that before this year. I've never heard that, but I started to see it on the internet the last few days, so I thought it would be a fun pick a card to do to see what good luck was going to come to everyone. And I picked like between now and June 21st because that's the beginning of summer. So if you want to catch that one, it was a fun little pick a card as well. It should be up on the channel as we speak. If you're watching this one, I know it's there as well. So let's dive in and see what's coming up for everyone. So if you want to pick from the rainbow ring, you can pick that one. And there's a seashell ring. These are just little plastic rings. And then a cloud and a starburst with confetti and stuff in it. So there we have the 3 rings. And I'm going to do an undercurrent. So the rainbow ring, and the seashell ring, and the cloud starburst ring. And the undercurrent there is the spirit of the staircase, ascension, progress, the long way home. So this is a good undercurrent because it indicates our spiritual path, our spiritual journey, our, energy rising, ascension. So you could even be experiencing ascension symptoms at this time, but it's indicating progress. So I like seeing that. So the staircase spirit for our ascension process. So focusing on the rainbow spirit. And we're focusing on this, we're focusing on the seashell. And we're focusing on the cloud stars. And the undercurrent here is truth be told. Wow. I love owls, the owl energy. So there's going to be, this could be heart chakra opening. You see this is open, it's interesting. And then this portal is open. So there is more. Oh, it's kind of like you can see the sky inside that window too, and there's hearts. Let me see. I'm gonna get my booklet for this and read a little bit from this. I don't think I'm gonna do each one, but we'll see. So I'm getting a sense of authenticity here as well, being authentic in combination, your heart's truth. No longer being able to contain your heart's truth, having to, look, he's standing, never even noticed, he's standing on a mask. So it's like he's conquered, a mask has fallen, I'm getting. And it's like spirit has had its way, the soul has had its way with something here and opened up the energies for authenticity. So it says honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial, and the willingness to be transparent, clarity of communication. There is truth, which is the essence of a thing, and then there is a truth. There is the truth and a truth, subjective according to philosophy of the adherent or believer. This is the time when you are called to proclaim your truth out loud and be willing to be transparent, honest, and open in your communication with others and yourself. Nothing less than surrender is to what is. Peeling off the layers of denial that kept you tied to an illusion will set you free. Be authentic and gloriously flawed. And spirit will answer with miracles. So I like that. So there is authenticity, peeling off layers of denial, masks, that kind of thing. there will be a freedom and a liberation coming, which is part of your ascension process for those that are guided to what spirit is around. I love seeing that. It could be tied to love because you're seeing the love there, the little hearts, but it, you know, love of self, right? Love of your life. So the rainbow ring, and we have imagine is the energy, and then we have the spirit of the castle, fortress, rescue, imprisonment. So imagine. So it's like having had your thoughts, like if there's an imprisonment of imagination, right? So it's like, this is like a third eye opening for me. It's like this has been, you know, encapsulated in this capsule, or, you know, when I see castle, it gives me a sense of like past life or time capsule kind of thing. And so this is really speaking of the energy in regards to that castle. Imagine 20. It says turning imagination into manifestation, creative thought, visualization, the power of aligning imagery and feelings, creativity and illusions. And again, it says illusions. This said breaking free of denial and illusions here as well. And so it's like seeing something coming out of being trapped in perhaps an illusion, again, is coming up here, and seeing things and releasing any veils of the past that have kept you from seeing clearly. Third eye opening energy is coming up here for me too. So I like seeing that for this group. And then the seashell, what spirit is around us? And it is the masculine spirit, action, power, dominance. And we have mending. $52. So let's see. Forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. Each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal, the pain, the memories, the echoes of resentments, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends to others. Set yourself free. So there's again a sense of freedom and liberation here. I'm going to read the relationship aspect of energy because it's talking about two people directly here connected by this thread, right? You can see these little flags. So there's two people connected there, and we're going to read the relationship. It says, you've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you're to move forward. Separate or together, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of hurt that is impacting everything you do, even if you're not aware of it. The energy needs to clear. What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. Ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and an honest redress. So that is what's happening. And so I feel like for this group, masculine energy is the spirit. So there could be a masculine in your life you're having issues with, and then this spirit is helping repair that. It could be through, you know, truth being told, you know, maybe something was set up on faulty, shaky pudding, right? And so when you relate it back to this, this could be very, very much connected to this. And this one kind of had that same feel coming out of the past way of seeing something, and being able to see something more clearly. But there is a direct healing coming up here. 52 is 7, so it could be between May and July as well for this group for timing. This one had, let's see the number on here. This one's number 20, so it could be 2 months as well. So that would be the same time frame. This one says 14, so that's 5, so that's May. So if you pick the starburst and the cloud with the little confettis in it, the spirit that's helping you is the spirit of wind, activity, movement, disruption, and lightning. For me, that lightning. Oh, it's interesting because look, that's like a storm around us. Sometimes we get like another message that unfolds in these readings. It's kind of interesting. And so, to the sea, 7, and that's July as well. To the sea. I'm going to read that one. So there's movement to the sea. It's like a storm. It's a stormy sea. Let's see. To the sea, 7. Let me read a little bit from this one. It says, being in flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events. Isn't it wonderful when you feel yourself in the flow of life, when the events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless? This card reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. Ride the wave of opportunity formed by perfect conditions. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river into the sea of life. Isn't that interesting? Flow like the river into the sea of life. So there's movements in a effortless direction for this group. So if you've had something be stagnant, you can be sure that there's going to be like a crack of sudden activity that moves the energy for you, for sure. There is movement about, and it's going to be allowing things to be effortless. So kind of interesting, but I do feel like a storm here energetically, but spirit I feel is intervening and they're having their way. It's like something has kind of come to a head, right? Especially with this feeling of a storm bursts and then the energy clears, right? And it kind of moves like this is like a 6 of Swords type of vibe. So I like seeing that for everyone. And so we can tie these all together in that way as like a story, or we can take them piece by piece. But this is the spirits that are around us right now and why they are here. So this one was a number 7. So we can have the energy of July coming up there. You know what? I think I just did a reading and I said something like that, like summer storms or something. I remember saying that not long ago. One of my past readings might have had that energy. So hopefully everyone has enjoyed this reading, and angel blessings to everyone. Oceans of love.